Is this thing on?
I have a list. Or I have a line.
Okay.
When muting isn't enough today.
You need a list and you need a line. Hello, YouTube.
Oh.
Are we on
great stuff?
We're on YouTube as well?
We are now.
We're on,
okay, GP, whenever you're ready.
Okay, here we go. Don't make me laugh. Okay, hold on. Can we do like a practice run? I should have checked to see if you guys are okay with this line.
Just go with it.
We're already live.
Okay.
Just go.
Today on.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay. I can't do this one. That's too vulgar. Okay.
Oops,
here we go.
GP. Today on.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Return of GP. Everybody's top 3 games of all time. Today on.
He already rolled it.
Sorry, I'll fix it in post.
Sorry. Yeah, cut and paste.
Don't intro over the intro.
Don't.
God. Oh, he's rolling the fucking intro again.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry. It's all right.
Twice the fun.
You leave for 4 years and then you come back and everybody expects you to know what you're doing.
Nothing's changed.
Today on.
Today.
You don't end it with that. I'm done. I'll leave.
Everybody, hello and welcome back to my channel.
No, hold on. You gotta wait.
Cancel.
You said today on. You gotta wait for the intro. Hold on.
Oh my God. Is this the third time?
This is the rule.
Intro over the intro.
You say today on. I roll the fucking intro. We've been doing this for almost 7 years, guys.
This is the quickest
classic.
fucking rerun.
So, okay, there it was. So can I go now? Can I talk now?
Yes.
You can talk now. Yes.
Okay. We've compiled 5 different guys in one room to create their top 3 list of all time. And today on, we're talking about it. Press B to cancel. Okay. Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Press B to cancel.
Where are you guys hiding?
It is
Doing it.
It is great to be back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What a mess.
I am the first person to ever have a 3-year ban on Press B to cancel.
We banned you for too much hair. That's the rule.
For too much hair,
Yeah.
not enough hat. For anybody who doesn't know why 4 of these guys wear hats.
Oh, I'll share.
He's
I love it. You guys are all much more handsome than I am. I appreciate that 80% of us wear glasses.
I'm sorry, I have great fucking eyes. Pardon me for being able to see.
For being a rather homogenous demographic here, we have quite the variety of characters. So anyway,
Yes.
I love you guys. It's so good to be back. Thank you for having me. Sorry for the rough takeoff, but we're gonna stick the landing. I'm certain of it. No gang signs, please, Sinistar.
No gang signs. Don't gang sign over the extended intro.
Man, we are trendsetters. Everybody, how have you been? It's been a moment. So good to see you all. Everybody out in the chat, how are you?
Oh,
I don't know why I'm waiting for anybody to answer.
Yeah,
You guys hear
I
me?
was going to say,
we've had 300 moments.
Chat can't respond.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, the reason they've invited me back for the apology tour is this is our 300th episode. That's right. We've been doing this for 300 years. And,
What part of the 12-step is this one?
I think this is where I have to apologize to everybody.
Okay, that's what it is.
I'm sorry.
So were we, GP. So were we.
You guys didn't do anything. Hold on. I'm getting an update. Apparently, Press B to cancel is live.
Jesus.
Okay, here we go.
Today on.
Guys. Okay,
you roll it, I swear to Christ.
Before we hit our 5 guys run list.
You fucking did it.
Done. What a mess.
Oh, Jesus. Are we ever going to get an episode going?
It's not like we have a long topic to discuss this week.
Let's keep this under an hour.
Hold on, I have to wait for him to point at me. There you go. Okay, we're on. Everybody, well done. Okay. So this is episode 300. My name's Guy Prime. Those are some other schmucks that you guys know because they're always here and I'm not. We are doing another episode of our top favorite video games of all time. And we did this before individually where we each provided our top and bottom lists of 5. Mine was like episode 87, so that was 213 episodes ago, back in like March of last year. And seriously, you guys put out solid content all the time. But we're doing it again, and we're bringing back me, and we're going to talk about it, see if our lists have changed, if they've stayed the same. And spoiler alert, mine's completely different. This is just a top 3, though, instead of a top 5. I'm excited to hear from you guys. I'm assuming everybody's microphones are still working. I haven't heard anybody since we started.
Hi.
And
we're still here.
Let's go to the table real quick. I've introduced myself 4 times by now. Let's talk to you guys. SicJake, let's start with you. What's your name, please?
It doesn't matter anymore. Just go.
It's the GP show. I've hijacked the channel, guys.
He said he was going to talk the whole time. He did admittedly say that.
That's
You
true.
should
Yeah,
never have
good.
asked me to host.
No, it's fine.
All right, SicJake, please go ahead.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's great.
Hi, my name is SicJake. We've been doing this for 300 episodes. I'm really proud of the content we put out. At least the last 299 episodes. This one, I don't know if it's going to make it to air, but we'll see.
We'll fix it in post.
I don't think it's beyond
the
fixing
cutting
in
room floor.
post. I'm coming off a stomach flu. It's been a week, as we like to say, all of us every week for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But I'm doing great, GP. It's great to have you here hosting.
Oh my God, it's so good to see you and so great to hear you. My good friend Werewolf, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of excited about this episode because I've been hearing the guys chatter in the Marco Polo all week about this is how many of mine changed and stuff like that. So
very cool. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about it.
Oops,
Sinistar, how are you doing today?
What was that, Jake?
He said, "Oops, all Suikoden."
Oh yeah, all Suikoden.
That's how you say
Hi, I'm Sinistar. I'm a podcastaholic.
That's how you say that.
I've been podcast sober for 6 years. I'm looking forward to my next chit. Anyway, no, I'm Sinistar. I represent the old man DOS portion of this podcast. No, I'm doing well. It's actually been a pretty good week, but it has been a week.
Okay.
I mean,
that is our catchphrase.
That is yeah.
Look for the merch soon. And Chard Monk,
don't put that on us.
Welcome back to the couch. How you doing, my friend?
Feels good to be on the couch. This is where the casting happens, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
wow.
Is this the wrong
that
ad?
kind of cast?
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's been nice, guys. This has been a fun podcast. I'm really
Took a
happy to be
plainly
part of it.
decorated turn.
Oh,
Yes.
and Jake, don't. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to dox you.
Leather is
SicJake.
really smooth.
Yeah, don't dox me.
When I promise merch, and you're like, don't put that on us. All I'm going to do for the next 4 hours is write checks that you guys can't cash with regards to overpromising merch. Guest stars, Pedro Pascal, looking at you, buddy. Or whatever his streaming name is. I don't want to dox him.
Yeah, notable fan, Pedro Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sick Pedro.
Sick Pedro. I love it. So, okay. The quest for this week is top 3 list of all-time video games. There's no qualifiers there. There's no specificity for genre or qualifications or systems. None of that. So we're just going to raw dog this. It's going to be great. I've spent multiple minutes thinking about this week. So tell you what, let's just go in the order that we went with before. I'll go last. But let's start with you, SicJake. What is your third favorite game of all time?
Okay, so my top 3, my third game was Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. I think that was 91. And it is unchanged. It is still my number 3. And I'm just going to say again, I love Link to the Past. It is a comfort game. It's that warm soup on a shitty day type of game to play. I don't care if I play 10 minutes or 10 hours. Well, maybe not 10 hours. But no matter how much I play of Link to the Past, I just freaking love it. The combat is still fun. The exploration. You can play it on its own. You can play it with the randomizer. The randomizers are really freaking cool. There's that crossing with Metroid. I've said it countless times in this podcast over the last almost 7 years, and Link to the Past is one of my all-time favorites, and it's still my number 3 game.
I don't wish to therapize here, but what I hear you saying is that you only play this game when you're having a shitty day. What's going on with that? How does that make you feel?
Well, when I'm having a good day,
apparently.
when I'm having a great day, the Canadian side of me says, you need to play Silksong or Dark Souls to just
Jesus,
alter the universal karma to make you feel like crap. So
and drink a bag of 6 degree or 6% milk.
6 degree milk.
6 degree milk.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm just saying 6% milk is new in Canada, and I thought you guys would appreciate it, being American and all, the increased fat content. So when I try it, I'm sure I'll record it for content. For
I'm losing my increased fat content. Thank you very much.
Yes,
as Americans, we actually don't do percentage of fat with our milk. We either do octane or caliber. Those are the two.
This is
types
true.
That,
this is true.
Oh, I gotta watch my mouth today, guys. But no, yeah, Link to the Past is a great game.
Yeah.
It's not on my list, so you dodged the bullet again. American euphemism there. So no, great choice. And you're right. That is I think for a lot of people, kind of a comfort game. And one of my favorite things about that particular one is I know a lot of people who didn't grow up to have that with nostalgia, but have gone back to play it because they've heard about it. And they're like, yeah, they need to make more things like this. And I think you see a lot of games that come out from indie developers that kind of try to capture that again.
Yeah.
Tunic.
No, to be
Dark Souls and Zelda.
Yeah, to be absolutely fair, it is my favorite Zelda game of all time as well.
Hands down.
Yeah. Top 7 Zelda games.
It's one I'm hoping Nintendo doesn't fuck with. I'm hoping they don't remake it. I think it's timeless on its own. I just like it the way it is. Leave it alone. Give me more sequels to it.
Yeah.
Link to the Past is a strong entry into the Zelda franchise, and it is also my favorite Zelda out of all of the Zeldas I've played. I could easily go back to that one any day of the week, and I love the music in it. I love the nostalgia of it. I fucking love that game. It's a great game.
Yeah, I absolutely adore the soundtrack to that game. And up until I want to say Breath of the Wild, I used to qualify as like it was my favorite 2D Zelda because I had a favorite 3D Zelda, and then I think Breath of the Wild and ultimately Tears of the Kingdom replaced them.
Okay,
that's good. I think I still have to come down with Ocarina as my all-time favorite in the Zelda franchise. And then maybe Adventure of Link, which, by the way, was like my number 4 spot last time we did this. But then, no, I would put Link to the Past above Adventure of Link. I think you're right there. So with the exception of being wrong about Ocarina being better, you are exactly right. I love that I'm bringing factoids into opinion-based polls. So well done. I love that. Are you guys okay if we move on to the next game?
A true therapist will tell you why you're wrong. That's what you paid them for.
Right.
Yeah,
okay. Exactly. And here's what you do.
Why we hired you.
Here's why you're a fuck up. No, money, please.
Oh my God. You're not my dad. You can't tell me that. Are you? You might be.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah. Okay.
The timing seems to line up.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Midwest? You like movies about gladiators?
Right. Yes.
No, and sometimes.
There you go. Movie quotes. Okay, Werewolf. Let's talk to you. Third game on the list. What do you got?
Okay, my old number 3 was Streets of Rogue.
Okay.
And my current number 3 would probably be Dragon Force.
Like
I talked about in last week's episode, so it's like I feel like I've mentioned it in like 3 episodes in the last 3 months.
Well, that's okay.
But
3 episodes makes it the 3rd spot, right?
Boom.
It's one of those games that I absolutely adore. Like I'm not going to tread all the water, but massive battles between up to 202 characters and lots of army management and diplomacy. So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a super animated, and I think Jake talked about this in my episode. It has some overlap with probably Romance of the Three Kingdoms in some ways, but with like a lot of anime trope storytelling instead of being like really hands off with the storytelling.
I love it.
Nice.
Could dig it.
Did the other game drop away off your top 5, or is it still there?
It's still there.
Okay, I'm just curious. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Shifting. So good.
Do you want to? Yeah. You want to hear about how the Sixth Sense ended? We can discuss that also real quick. Sorry.
Why is why is
I mean, why not?
The Mandalorian?
Speaking of, because
GP's writing checks. I gotta reach into my Rolodex of stars that I have and call
Sick Mando. Is that Pedro Paz Sick Mando?
Yeah, that's Sick Mando.
If he's still watching this episode this far in, kudos, my friend. I'm sure you have better stuff you should be doing.
Speaking of the Sixth Sense, remember that guy died and still went to work. So just put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Who, Mando?
Just think about that.
Yeah. No, spoiler for the movie?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Shit.
Yeah. He went back to his job as a therapist.
Yeah.
There's some really deep movie trivia I want to bring up right now, but I'm not going to because that's not what the episode's about.
He says on the couch.
But I will say this: John McClane is in Pearl Harbor. If you guys didn't know that. All right. So moving on, Sinistar. What do you got for us in the number 3 spot?
All right. So my number 3 spot in 2022, when I did my top 5, was Quake, and in particular GL/Team Fortress. And my number 3 spot in 2026 is Quake, GL, and or Team Fortress.
Okay, perfect. I really hope you all have the same. I really do. I really hope somebody has the same exact 3 as we did, and it's just completely nonsensical and very unexciting. I love it.
Okay, so look. This is a nostalgia-based podcast. Nobody here is known for their ability to grow. So this is on brand, right? We're all middle-aged dudes, I respect it is what I'm saying. And I love that. I love that for you. Do you have anything new to say about it from that's different than what you said before?
No, I mean, we talked a few weeks ago about Quake because 1996 Game of the Year. And I believe it was my game of the year for 1996.
It was last week, wasn't it?
It was 2 weeks ago because I was glamping last week.
Right. That's right. We were
no, it's still in my opinion, it still holds up. Of course, the soundtrack is excellent. Of course, the audio effects are excellent. And it's just, I mean, honestly, as much as Doom did for the genre, Quake did even that much more for first person shooters. And I think I couldn't pull it back off I couldn't pull it off the list.
And what's a Press B episode where we don't drop Trent Reznor's name and Dr. Pepper?
That's right.
Done.
Truth.
Trent Reznor was the best part of Tron Ares. That's not really a hot take. I don't
correct.
think.
No, I don't think that's a hot take at all. I think that's
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay. And then I'll tell you what, let's move on to Chard. What do you got for us in the number 3 spot?
I'm going to be like Sinistar, and I'm going to refer to my notes here. Hold on. As of 2022, back in the day, as we used to call it, which was a Friday, for those of you who are asking what back in the day means, it's always a Friday. Mine was Dead Space, which is a phenomenal space horror game. And I'm going to have to go ahead and say that has changed. And Dead Space has been shifted down a notch. And another one of my top 3 has also been shifted down, but it's been shifted in this position. And we're going to give it to Chrono Trigger. Ooh. Chrono Trigger is my number 3 all-time favorite game within the Spiral. Now, if you guys watched that episode, and if you haven't, go back, I'll wait. Okay.
We will.
It was the number 2 spot in my list, so it's just been bumped down to one more space. So what can I say about Chrono Trigger? We've done numerous episodes about it. We love this game. All of us do. Yeah. Some of us who had played it for the first time now love this game as well. If I had a record, well, Wulff has the record, but if I had the record, I'd pull it off because 2 of my games are actually I have records for. So I'll be showing those off as we talk about it. So that's my number 3. My number 3 is Chrono Trigger right there. Thank you, Wulff.
See, that's one of the things I love is we've all got different tastes that we're bringing to this. And you have some of these like mainstream games that still make it into these lists, such as Link to the Past or Quake from 30 years ago. And then you've got these deep cuts, these absolute hidden gems, if you will, such as Chrono Trigger. Am I saying that?
Yeah.
Was it?
Wait, I heard it differently. I heard it was Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Chrono.
Chrono.
No,
Guys. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I love Chrono Trigger. That is, I keep hearing there's rumblings about there being a remaster or a revamp or a re-something.
If they don't do it like Octopath Traveler, like where it's got the 2D with like maybe the upgraded backgrounds, it's the only way I'll accept it.
Or if they do it like the Final Fantasy pixel remasters, I could get along with that.
Or
I could
if they animated with hand puppets, I'll accept that.
Okay, I'm cool with
we
that.
lost SicJake.
You want Marionette?
Yes, I want the Team America Chrono Trigger. Just put that out.
Trigger. Fuck yeah!
Wait, does this game cost $1.05 now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Flying in time to save the motherfucking time, y'all. Anyways, sorry.
Don't ever be sorry. That was the best thing I've heard in a while.
That was glory.
I was apologizing to Jake because he usually checks my levels and I never yell. So I'm sorry.
No, don't say it's yelling. Say it's projecting.
I'm pretty timid.
You're a front man. Yeah,
that's right.
Very timid.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and speak for a minute. I'll try to keep it brief, 4,000 words or less. My number 3 from last time was, I believe, Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I can't.
I see SicJake checking his mind palace, which is great.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And I think you'll find quoting me on anything is rather difficult because I do tend to mumble. But no, so here's where I'm at. You guys know I've been away from the channel for a while. I've been away from video games by and large for the last couple of years, pursuing some things that I'm pursuing. So when you talk about the best games of all time, I'm trying not to look back in time and saying, what was my favorite thing from back then? My framing for this list this time, and this is why my list is completely different from last time, is what do I miss about gaming the most? And what is a great example of that? So I think before my idea, because I played games all the time, was what are my favorite games from my favorite franchises? And that checks. That's great. Here's a Mega Man. Here's a Final Fantasy. Here's a Zelda. Here's a Mario, whatever. But what I miss so much from gaming is, for my number 3 spot, basically what we're doing here together. I miss the camaraderie. I miss the joking. I miss the competition. I miss the absolute shit talking, that kind of stuff. And so in thinking about that, what do I miss about gaming? I miss camaraderie. What are some great examples of that? And which is the top of that? So the franchises or the games that come to mind first, and then I'll tell you what my final pick is here in a minute. GoldenEye, which, I mean, that's just one of the quintessential multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Mario Kart, for me, it's Double Dash, but I know that's kind of a hot take. A lot of people like different Mario Karts. But that's not it. But that was a close, honorable mention. But the one that I think is probably my favorite multiplayer and one I would love to destroy you guys at is Smash Brothers Melee. I think that, as far as fighting games, as far as nostalgia, as far as multiplayer competition stuff, it is so good. And I understand there's probably better versions than Melee. Brawl came out. Whatever the newest one is. I'm sure those are great. Yeah. So I haven't really played that. Not that I would mind. I haven't played in forever. Yeah, there's a 64 one. But yeah, Melee was just like this revelation for me when it came out, to see so many characters for one, but ones that are fun and lighthearted. In Mortal Kombat, everybody's just there to kill each other. Street Fighter, everybody's just trying to get with Chun-Li. And so with this, it's fun to have characters where it's
or Cammy.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
We also need to have an episode about the next Street Fighter movie. If you guys haven't done that yet, I have opinions and concerns. That's not what today is. But yeah, Smash Brothers. Let me get through this, guys.
At least the flat top looks authentic this time.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
You can see the wires, though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait till it comes out. Yeah.
It doesn't. Yes. I want to withhold judgment. Anyway, I just hope they do better. It seems like there's less cocaine than there was last time.
A lot more.
Anyway.
For me, it was a Tuesday.
For me, it was yes. Oh God, please release the movie on a Tuesday. Anyways, anyways, yeah, Smash Brothers Melee.
That's good.
For me, the ultimate multiplayer thing. Mario Kart has ruined friendships. GoldenEye has ruined friendships.
Yep.
I haven't lost any friends to Melee, but I have had more like, holy shit, like Rocky 3 endings hitting at the same time, just photo finish kind of things. I love the game. I love the feeling it gives me. And I miss having friends to play video games with. So that's my number 3 entry, and that's why.
That's a good pick for sure. I love I kind of fell off the Smash Brothers games, but I mean I appreciated the ones that I always played. And it's about, honestly, that was the reason it's on the top spot on my stack there for the 64 is it was one of those that we sat in a room with 4 controllers and just laughing and yelling and screaming and throwing controllers and
we are laughing.
And maybe somebody has to take a minute to go to a corner and cool off, but everybody eventually comes back. So anyway, thanks for letting me get through that rather lengthy spiel.
That's great.
I know I was kind of getting passionate there, so I'm sorry if my levels, went way up there.
Be passionate.
We'll fix it in
post. Passionate.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post.
I will say Smash Brothers is great because it's
you take in this episode.
You take a fighting game and give it to Nintendo, and they come up with Smash Brothers in the most Nintendo way possible, and I love it. So it's a great.
That's true. That's true.
The one thing they should do an expansion or something where you have fatalities. Can we get the fatality DLC, please?
It's Nintendo, my friend. It's Nintendo, my friend. They'd have to make the blood green.
It's not blood, it's sweat.
I think the closest we're gonna get to that we already got with that Sephiroth reveal.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, good callback. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so next time we're together, we'll do part 2, probably 2028.
Sounds good.
No, I'm kidding, of course. Nobody leave. Let's move on to our number 2 spots. We'll just go in reverse order this time. I'll still go last. So, Chard Monk, what do you got for us, buddy?
Okay, so I'm sticking with a genre, but I am upgrading my genre now. As I stated in the last one, the Chrono Trigger was my number 2. So we're gonna stick within the RPG realms. But I've got to tell you, this game came and blew my fucking pants off. I swear to God, I am wearing them now, so don't worry, everything's safe. But this game was incredible. I mean, from start to finish, everything about this game was bar none. It came out on my birthday, so that was just more that it was meant for me initially. And I took the day off of work to play it. My wife bought it for me, and I played the shit out of this game. And I still continued to dabble in it here and there. The music alone was good enough that my wife actually bought the record for me. And I got to go with Clair Obscura. Clair Obscura, Expedition 33. Is number 2 in my all-time favorites list right now. It is rocketed. It has skyrocketed its way. It has kicked Chrono Trigger out of its spot because it has been a long time since an RPG story has been better than a Chrono Trigger or a Final Fantasy VI type story. And this one nails it on the freaking head. The acting, the voice acting is spectacular. I don't cry playing video games. I cried playing this video game. This game hits you with every last thing, and when you think it's done, it just kicks you in the dick again. It is so great, and it's actually relatively easy to play. Like there's some challenge, there's some difficulty. It's got the active turn-based action in it, so there's ducking and dodging and diving and dipping and dodging, the 3Ds, dodgeball. And it's so fucking good. And the soundtrack it brings me peace. When I'm having a stressful day at work, I put on the Clair Obscura S33 soundtrack, and it literally puts me right where I need to be, where I don't want to murder anybody. And how dare you cover Trent Reznor's visage with Howard the Duck? This needs to be fixed immediately. But I have to say that Clair Obscura, number 2 in my all-time right now. Fantastic fucking game, and game of the year for 2024, if I remember.
So I wanna tell you, you have sold me on this game by saying when you're feeling all right, it kicks you in the dick again. That's a selling point, and I'm all in. I haven't had
a good dick is good question.
Genitalia, it would have been kicked numerous
Amaze.
Amaze.
Wait, isn't this called Fist My Bump?
Question?
You cut out there?
This game just, I knew it was going to be good. We had been talking about it for a while on my chat, and we had all been locked in, and we watched the videos for it, and I was like, this looks pretty good. And you're going to get the body model of Robert Pattinson, but you're going to have him voiced by Charlie Cox. That is definitely a ballsy move. And then just take it's just so good. For people who want to play it, who haven't played it yet, I can't talk about it enough because it will spoil the fucking game on what makes it so good. So I'm just gonna leave it with the fact that it took me places. Like, I was gonna stream this game. I was going to stream it, and then I started playing it, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna record this game because I want to record it and do whatever. And I did not want to share this with anyone. By like the third video, I was like, no, I'm doing this by myself. This game is, I have to take this all in. I cannot be distracted by talking to chat or being involved in anything. I need to see everything going on. And to be honest with you, I'm super pumped I did. And one of these days I might stream it, but holy cow, everybody else needs to play this that wants to play this, and then I'll consider streaming it.
I have a serious question that's going to sound like a snarky question, but it's
that's
not.
Fine. Everything you ask me is snarky, so that's fine. I'm used to it.
What's good about this? Not just kidding. No, my question is, much like Chrono Trigger, I started playing this and I got to the part where like you make it down to the dock, and I was like, dear God, this intro feels like the stupid festival in Chrono Trigger, and I'm ready to bounce off of it.
Okay, that's fair.
So when does it Chrono Trigger and like take off?
The next day.
Pretty much.
Is that when it is?
When you finally get to, like, when you go on your expedition, that's when things start to kind of pick up. But the ending of that scene, if that doesn't grip you in some way, shape, or form, God help you. You need to see
I love being gripped.
That bit at the end of the pier scene, for sure. I was like, okay.
Right. And then you're, the next day, that night, that evening, you're discussing shit with everybody, and I could see how that could be kind of like, okay, whatever, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit that fucking island, dude, it's all balls out. It just goes balls to the wall, and you're like, holy fuck, like you're sitting here, you're in your chair playing your game going, Jesus Christ. Like, it's just intense. And then it doesn't, from there, it just doesn't fucking stop. It just keeps on going. It's so fucking good.
I didn't buy the monitor that flings things at you that you have to dodge.
Well, see, that's your problem. That's definitely.
Put it on the wish list. We'll get it for you.
Okay.
I made mine. It shoots Nerf rockets at me. It's pretty cool.
Sounds like merch to me.
Oh.
Dick punching monitors
coming summer 2027.
Cool.
I have a boot that sits under my desk, and I just let it wail. But no, that's why I don't have children. But no, for real, this game is fantastic. I absolutely adore this game, and I think everybody who's even mildly interested should play this fucking game.
Okay.
And should just, if you're getting kind of bored, just push fucking through it, because it takes you places.
It sounds like I got literally to the point where I should have continued, and I stopped instead.
You did the same thing where you stopped and you're like, this sucks. And I'm like, no, bro.
Okay, let me say that part was, you may have felt, oh, this is too predictable, and I get it. But the sequence of events for the rest of the game is just one moment after another, combined with the music is just a ride. And it's not a very long game considering it's a JRPG. I'll say that. It's totally worth sitting down to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
And you can stretch it as long as you want. Like, this game has so much extra content after the end of it. If you choose to do so, that's great. But if you don't want to, you can just go and finish it and be done with it. And there's 2 endings that I am aware of, and they're both fantastic. So check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the top of my list for new things to play. It's been recommended to me very strongly by people whose video game opinions I highly respect. And so my fear is that it's going to be as great as everybody's telling me, and it will take me away from doing the things I need to be doing. But yes, this is going to be the next thing. And for the record, not that anybody asked, I am still working. This is year 3 on my Sisyphus game of Final Fantasy X. we are still going.
You have
I want to
plenty
let
of
you
time
guys know
left.
that. Let that be known.
It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of
Wait.
years left.
Wait,
I wasn't apologizing. Forgive me. I wasn't apologizing. I was notifying.
Do we get 3 years on our Sisyphean games?
Oh no, we don't.
No. I got to do the wheel a couple times.
Was it
You
the
know-
wheel?
you know
What
when
do we call the wheel of pain
someone-
now?
Yeah. You know when the great motivator, when
The great
someone was
motivator,
born on February 29th and they're like a leap year baby,
Mhm.
and so they're like 5 when they're actually like 40. That's basically how that's working. So he's a leap year Sisyphean player.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Gotcha.
cool. Yeah. Clear obscure.
Plexiconi, what's the fucking groundhog? It's like that.
Yes.
Puxatawny Phil.
Puxatawny.
There it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna Plexicoburus.
That's the.
He's a wide receiver.
Hardulary batteries.
There it is. Yeah.
I got that reference. I like
Oops,
that.
6 more weeks of Sisyphean games. Oh no.
Yeah, 6 more weeks of not playing video games, guys. Okay, so very good. We got that one in the books. I love it. I love that you love it. Again, just to hear anybody say it's kicked Chrono Trigger down in their list is like mind blowing to me. I don't want to hear any more about it because I want to go in as blind as possible. But that's exciting. And after I play it, we'll have to do an episode on it again if you guys are okay, because I know we did one a little while ago for you. So
I need to play it too. We'll
Yeah.
GP.
Yeah, let's do it. I love it. I love everything you're saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is nothing, but okay.
No. He's doing this. I got the whole thing. It's a vibe.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay. It's
All
a
right.
vibe. It's a thing.
Sinistar, what do you got for us at the number
Okay.
2 spot?
All right. So my number 2
I swear to God.
in 2022 was Star Control 2.
Okay.
And my number 2 in 2026 was Star Control Witcher 3.
Okay.
Good.
Star Control
Great to
3.
hear.
Star
Yes.
and Witcher 3. Okay.
Stark and Witcher 3.
Carol
Is that like
Dance
Starsky
face.
and Witcher 3?
Yeah. No, much like GP, I kind of looked at things not necessarily from a hey, I can't, these are insurmountable nostalgia memories. Some of them are. Quake is an insurmountable nostalgia memory.
Chrono
But
Trigger.
Star Control 2 was not an insurmountable nostalgia memory. It's still on my list. It just got bumped down actually significantly. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. No, Jake has talked about Witcher 3. We've talked about Witcher 3. It's honestly it's my favorite open world game. Period.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now, that said, as an honorable quick aside, I looked at Cyberpunk seriously for this position.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know it's beloved. I don't think I'll ever forget all of the bugs and the issues with the launch of that game.
Oh, what it is
So-
now,
No,
though.
It's so much better
Absolutely.
now.
It is a night and day different game now. And I did it as my Sisyphean for last year
Right.
and finished it, I think, in December. I think it took me all the way
Like you
until
do.
December.
Plenty of time to
But-
December
spare.
31st, 11:59.
Yeah.
But
I-
honestly, I got to the end and just kind of like Chard and Expedition 33, there were moments I didn't outright cry, but there were moments that I was like, do I reach for the tissues or not?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that'll be one I'll need to either go back. I'll probably watch it before I try to play it again. Again, the launch is always, and I know I can't just hang my hat on that, but more than any other game I've ever witnessed or experienced, that launch was fumbled, just like my dad holding me the first time after I was born. And similarly to that event,
Jake, why
I don't
did
know
you
that I'm
drop
ever
him?
fully going to recover.
You know what? I was juggling the bags of milk as you do as a Canadian
Yeah, I
parent,
was gonna
and my
say.
wife
As one
threw
does.
GP in my arms.
That's
I-
what
yeah.
This
Look,
reason
I was
free
easily
bag,
free, baby.
not four.
I don't
Look,
mind
he looked at this pasty white baby and this
Yeah.
pasty white bag of milk and he couldn't discern the
And
difference.
decide.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Not
And at the
jiggly
time
enough.
I was only 6% GP. So
At least
He
it's
also-
not 2% GP.
he also used to bounce me on his knee when I was a baby, and we had very low ceilings. And so I think that also contributed. But anyway, love you, Pop.
One
Pop.
outlet
No,
and low
that-
ceilings.
No, in all seriousness, I know we
Yeah.
just spun off into Cyberpunk, but Witcher 3,
Oh yeah.
everyone genuinely should play this game. Genuinely. Witcher 3, it's not. It's not. You know, I love the Elder Scroll games, but those quests are so samey, and there's no like genuine story to each quest. It's just kind of like, hey, my horse ran away. Can you go get my horse? No, Witcher 3, each side quest has a backstory to it.
Right.
So yeah.
You guys talk about this incessantly, and I know I need to put it on my list of things to get through. This is one that I spun off of just because I was overly inundated with so much shit to do. I was like, I don't have time for all of this.
And it's a slog for sure, like hour slog.
It's long. Yeah, it's not a short game at all. Especially when I say if you're going to play Witcher 3, then you have to play the DLC. And I don't like to say that, but the story of Geralt is finished so well, and I'll keep saying it.
Yep.
Blood and Wine DLC is excellent for the ending. Heart of Stone is great for the villain, and the original campaign is excellent too. Everything they've done in that game is so good. I'm really hoping they don't fuck it up with Witcher 4. I don't think they're going to. I think they've said they've learned their lesson with how they crunched Cyberpunk and Witcher, and I have high hopes that the story they tell the series will be great. But man, Witcher 3 is such a great game. I'm really hoping the Witcher 4 carries that tradition.
Yeah. What were you saying, Wulff?
Oh, I was going to say, this is something that's been on my 2 plays for like 8 years now, and I still just haven't made time for it.
Yeah, fucking same, right? I think I have it on Xbox One still.
It's worthwhile.
I have it on PS4.
Yeah,
it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile.
So,
but since then I've gotten it on PC. So I mean,
I don't want to draw comparisons, but I will with this. I think Witcher 3 is so iconic to that franchise or to that series. In a way, it's like Final Fantasy VII. It brought people into that series or that franchise that otherwise wouldn't have played it. So by the time you're done with it, to really think, okay, do I need to go back and play one of the earlier ones? It's kind of like I'd rather just restart this one.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I'm sure there's great things to Witcher 1 and 2. But
I love Witcher 1. I actually played a lot of Witcher 1. I never beat it, but I played a lot of it. Witcher 2 is much more of a console game. Don't consider it a hardcore RPG open world. It's much more of a console game. It's kind of more on rails.
More linear for sure.
Yeah. But Witcher 3, seriously, nice. Favorite open world game, period.
Awesome pick. I love my wife. My wife loves me. I got really good after the Witcher TV show came out at doing the Geralt voice and just saying fuck, just like he does. Like it was scary how good this impression was. And despite our wonderful relationship, she would still look at me and be like, don't even try. You will never be him. Leave it alone. And then she'd,
fuck.
I wasn't allowed in for a while. It doesn't matter. The point is, Henry Cavill, if you're watching, we're looking forward to having you on this fall. The guys are looking forward to talking to you. I'm sorry I won't be there for it. But
we're going to talk about Warhammer.
Well, oh my God. Tell me how to build a goddamn PC, please. I know you can do it.
Yeah.
He missed the casting call for Superman, by the way. They called him to tell him he had the part, but he almost missed it, or he did miss it because he was building a PC, I think is the story. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
But dude, great pick. Witcher 3, iconic, classic. It's hard to see that franchise getting better. I hate to say it that way, but here's hoping. All right, Mr. Werewolf, what do you got for us, sir?
All right, so my number 2 back in 2021 was Dragon Force. And my number 2 in 2026 is Streets of Rogue. So they have swapped.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting. Why? What made that happen? Yeah.
Okay. So what happened was back in 2021, I had still a lot of the game to do. I have since 100%ed it with a friend of mine. And it's still something like we do a weekly game night. And when we're between games and we don't know what to play, we just go back to Streets of Rogue. Even though we've done everything, it's an absolute blast, even still. Because you never know what kind of chaos is going to unfurl with the characters you pick and the bad decisions I'm going to make. So
these bad decisions
it's just
preloaded.
so much fun. Yeah, I'm basically like rolling a D20 the whole time. Like, what's Jimmy gonna do next?
Nice.
Nice.
And the amount of times we've been playing, and he just hears shit going down from wherever he is on the map, and he's just like, "What did you do?" Don't worry about it. I'm working on it.
Don't worry about it. I'm figuring it out. Just keep going.
Don't look over here. Look over here.
Just go hide. Don't go near the fire station right now.
Jimmy's over there going, "Don't look at me. I'm hideous."
But yeah, this is a game that's just I've grown more fond of it over the years.
I kind of love that, like, you had a second and third position swap. I kind of adore that. Yeah.
So, what's funny is I was thinking about my picks for like the last 2 weeks, and I kept thinking like, okay, maybe this, maybe that. Like my brain, I hadn't listened to my episode until after I decided, and I went back and I was like, really?
Damn it.
I was kind of surprised that it was the exact same games.
Nice.
I was like, how did this happen?
I'm such a dork. Nothing has touched you in the last couple of years. Okay.
Well, you've played a lot of games over the last few years, so I was surprised there's no change. Like, there's no change there. Although there was a change, they just swapped.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, like something about these games. But yeah, Streets of Rogue has proven itself a little better in my mind over the years.
Fantastic.
Very cool. Well, and I think that's one of those things is, you know what you love, and they're classics for a reason, or the beloved for a reason. So if the only thing that changes that makes them swap is the passage of time, like, I think that speaks a lot for the game, whether or not it's just a proclivity thing or an opinion thing, or if you understand the game a little bit differently because of life events, or, as we age, we understand games and references a little bit differently. But I think that's really a truly insightful thing to be able to be like, no, these are still my picks, but I'm going to go ahead and swap them. I think that's inspired, like you were saying. So cool stuff. I love it.
It was one of the things that amused me about the episode that I recorded with Jake was that I said that you can beat the game by being elected mayor instead of like killing the mayor and taking his hat. And at the time I was like, I have not had the patience to try and make that happen. Since then, I've made it happen numerous times, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. So
nice.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Quick aside. And this is not a sponsorship thing. We're not getting any money from this. But you said the word mayor. And I don't know if you guys have heard about a TV show. It's on Apple or whatever, but it's called Widow's Bay. If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you need the login, I can't give you mine, but you could subscribe to wherever and do it. But Widow's Bay, it's about a mayor of a small island town. I'm not going to say anything. I know this is off the rails. You guys got to watch Widow's Bay, and I look forward to the entire cast of Widow's Bay being on Press B to Cancel.
Yeah, I heard that's coming.
Anyway, that's all I had. But you said mayor, and that's
I heard that's coming tomorrow on.
Tomorrow. Okay. Do not, Jake. I see you thinking about it.
I didn't say
he did it. It's done. It's been done.
Fucking hell.
What did you say? Oh, you said tomorrow on. Oh, fuck me. Now we have to finish it. Hold on.
Don't meme over the intro. Anyways, well done. Well done. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, Wulff, very cool. Mad respect on that pick. Good stuff. Okay, SicJake, number 2.
Okay, so for mine, there was a change, huge change for me for my number 2. Previously, I think it was also 2021 when I did my top 5, and my pick was BioShock Infinite. But when I recently played it this week to kind of go back to it and revisit it, and I've completely knocked it out of my top 5, and I've replaced it for top 2 with Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So Chard is him, and I have gushed about that game for a year.
Hell yeah!
I've only played through it once, but I'm telling you, it is my, what did they say? Your ancient Rome history, or your ancient Roman Empire, right? When somebody says it, you're thinking about it all the time. How many times do you think about that? I think about a Claire Obscure every fucking week. It's without fail. I'm thinking, is this the week I'm going to play Clair Obscur again? I don't even own it on Steam. I played it on Game Pass. I have to buy it on Steam. And I'm like, I should just buy it now and play it now. Just why am I playing BioShock? Why am I playing Silksong? I could be playing Clair Obscur again because I think about it all the time. The characters, I listen to the music almost every day. It's a banging soundtrack. It's huge, it's long.
Wow.
There's just so much with that game that's fantastic, and even the combat. I am somebody who, like all of you guys, I loved JRPGs when I was a kid. Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, excellent. But when I try to play those today, Chrono Trigger is probably okay. But when I try and play the Final Fantasies, it's so hard. I bounce off them so hard because they're so long and there's so many battles and it's very grindy. There's none of that in Clair
He couldn't
Obscur.
even do Sea of Stars.
Yeah. And I should love Sea of Stars because of who made it and the history, the lore. It's the messenger people. Like, I should have loved that game on paper, but I couldn't do it. So when I play Clair Obscur, the combat is just really engaging. It's really fun. You feel like an absolute hero when you parry something perfectly and you dodge. I don't want to spoil it. Even a year later, I'm still concerned about spoiling it for people who have not yet played it because I think it's that good. But there are moments in that game that stay with me. Like, honestly, when you guys play it, you're going to be like, this game is fucking amazing. Like, you're going to be like, I wish I played it at launch. Clair Obscur is an excellent game. So I don't want to say any more on Clair Obscur. I do want to say why BioShock is no longer on my list, because why I like this episode idea is it's, people's tastes change over time. And I really was curious, do the games I put on my list originally, freaking 5 years ago, how much has changed? And I went back to play BioShock. First, I had a ton of bugs and errors with that game trying to run again on a modern PC. That was new. And but when I played through it, I actually enjoyed the combat in it more than when I first played it. It's even like riding the skylines with the hook and the melee combat, smashing faces in. I kind of got into the gear system and paid attention to the bonuses it gives you. So I had like a melee build for most of BioShock where I was like really just gaining health off kills, and it was brutal. It was actually a lot of fun. But the story, as the epic reveal at the end, was awesome, and the stuff with the baby and the portals, that was great as always. But what turned me off, and I noticed I think I even mentioned it in my original episode, it's a game that starts off beautiful and pretty in Colombia, and then you get to see the dirty underside, the racist undertones of it really early on in the game, and that was impactful. But about halfway through the game, there is a character that you come across, and he's portrayed very much as stereotypically Chinese, and it is not satire. It's done really poorly, right? Like the Chinese accent, the stereotypic accent, and it was really jarring because like so much of the racism in the game was portrayed as satire to show you what Colombia is and how it's bad, and then they had this character and they did it wrong, and I didn't like that. So that bothered me before, but it bothers me even more now. Sure. Later in the game, there's a sequence where it's a 15-year-old game. I don't think anybody's gonna care about spoilers, but there's two factions in the game. You have the faction of Colombia, and then you have the Vox Populi. And there's a sequence where they take the faction of Colombia, which is this dirty, racist, awful, evil thing you're taking down, and then they switch it up with you, making the Vox Populi the bad guys, the bad side.
Yep.
It's interesting in that they're showing you that there's multiple multiverses and multiple dimensions that have the same people and factions, but when history changes, power corrupts. Absolutely, I get it, but to say that, it almost felt like they're framing the Vox Populi as being just as bad as the Colombia racists, and I did not care for that, and that rubbed me the wrong way this time, and that's why I think I don't like this as much as I used to.
So I want to call out that I have a history with a near cult level religion, and so there's that piece of BioShock Infinite that I really actually adore, is how well they handle that piece of it. Because I agree with you, the racist undertones or overtones or whichever, swapping the Vox Populi and the overworld. Yes, I can see the struggle there, but the cult religion piece, I thought they actually handled really well. So I do still probably put this in my top 40 games, probably.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus,
like
okay.
it's not I'm not saying it's a bad game at all. I'm saying it's still a great game.
I am.
Okay. You don't like it.
We'll get off
And
about this.
the ending reveal was pretty impactful. Even when I finished it, actually it was this morning. I finished the last hour of it. Still great in terms of the reveal, and I thought that was fine. And how it leads into the first game, in a way, like it leads to Rapture, and I'm like, this is interesting. I'm glad I played it again. But yeah, that swap in the middle bothered me. But yeah, Wulff, you don't like this game at all.
No, I'm not one to yuck someone's yum. I love you, but that game is trash.
Okay. Well, it's not my number 2 anymore.
There you go.
I appreciate
No, it's just a number 2.
I love and I appreciate the fact that SicJake was like, instead of saying more great things about what I love, I'm going to trash on this game for a minute. I had kind of low key hoped that Sinistar was going to speak up and be like, this is actually my number 1 game of all time.
Yeah.
No, I felt like
we all love it.
I will say Infinite's gameplay I thought was decent, but I hated the story. The further I got it, like early on, I was like, oh, this is neat. Oh, this is neat. This is really cool. And the further I got in, the more it just felt like they were just looking for ways to change it up and try to shock the audience without having a reasonable reason for it. And so it was all just like really ham-fisted and like, well, here's the new reality now. Here's the new reality. Like on paper, this is one I should have loved. I love multiverse stories. I love sliders. I like that's right up my alley. And this missed the mark so fucking bad. It's absurd.
Well, we hate a ham fist. I think very few people
look, I like a ham fist sandwich, okay?
They were it's like they were on cocaine and marijuana the whole development time or something.
Drugs were a
and they're like,
factor,
dude, I got an idea. We got to do it. Well, how do we do it?
Well,
new multiverse.
It is Ken Levine. I mean, he probably was high the whole time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he's got a new game coming out with Judas, and I cross my fingers for it, but I think he's batshit insane. Sorry.
Okay. Well, and I do think BioShock 1, BioShock definitely still holds up.
Yeah, BioShock 1's great.
But the story is much more simplistic. It doesn't have this like.
Would you kindly?
Yeah, the twist
I wouldn't
at the
say
end.
It's simplistic, but I get that. Well, I like the twist is good.
Sorry, it's not about religion. It's not about multiverse. It's not about the complexity is in the characters and what they're doing with you.
Yeah, I think the first discussing what you guys have discussed, because I've not played BioShock Infinite, but I've beaten the first one and I love the first one. I think the twist in that one is much more whoa than what we're talking about with Infinite. Because like you said, we can ham fist or shoehorn fucking multiverses in just to make it make sense. Yeah, there's another world. Fuck it. That's what happens there. Like, oh, okay, it's fine. Everybody drinks soup off of a stop sign. That's cool. That's because that's what happens there. Everybody's just cool with it. So, that's kind of how I feel like we're forcing that. But I really like that. And then not to spoil the end of BioShock for anybody, even though it's 40 years old or something. It's about the same age as me. It's really, I just really like the concept of the would you kindly and the whole.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really
for sure.
I think that's really
for sure.
So, anyway, sorry. Anyways, continue, please.
No, I just got confirmation in my ear. We're ready to bring on the next guest. Ken Levine, everybody.
No,
oh, this is awkward.
That's why the writer had massive amounts of cocaine on it. Okay. I just was curious where that was coming from.
Allegedly does cocaine. Allegedly. Let's not get sued,
Yeah, I don't know who Ken Levine is.
He's really going to come after us. Okay.
Right. So, okay. Well, if it's okay, I'm going to go and talk about my number 2.
No, it's not okay.
I hope it's a solid pick.
Hold on a second. I'm a little. There we are. Okay, so when we did my top 5 list, that was 2019. My number 2 pick then was Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Fantastic.
And it's no longer that. I'm kidding. No, my number 2 pick back then, which it wasn't 2019, it was the last couple of years. My number 2 pick was Mario 64, I believe. And I gave like a 15-minute speech on that episode about trying to figure out if I wanted it to be 64 or 3 or Mario World. And I'm still just as passionate about those games. 64 is still one of my all-time favorites, but again, that's not my number 2 pick. Similarly to how I picked my number 3 pick. It's what aspects of gaming do I miss the most, and what best embodies that. And the thing for this one was, I just lost the word for it, but it's being encompassed by the game, being surrounded by it, being teleported into it. What's the
Immersion.
word?
The
Immersed.
immersion.
Immersion. That was the word. Thank you. Being immersed in the game. MRSA. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
What game
Yes.
gives me MRSA? No.
Yeah.
It's Metroid Prime.
Oh,
I
hell yeah.
love the
Yeah,
fuck out of
okay.
this game. I haven't had a chance to play 4 yet. Like I said, I haven't played games in a while. I will say there was a 2-week break that I had about a year ago where I brought out my Wii version of Metroid Prime, and it was almost like a pacifier or something. I was just so comforted by being in that world again and hearing the things and seeing the sights. And there are days still where just being around people or being overwhelmed by life, I'm like, I just want to kind of seclude for even just a little bit and have a little bit of escapism. And no game isolates me and makes me feel comfortable in a weird way better than Metroid Prime. Whether I'm in a morph ball or just, in Magmore Caverns, like seeing things, hearing things, everything about that game, the production design, the sound design, the level, that everything was so great. And I just have such a good spot for it in my heart.
I was going to say that, like, whenever I think of Metroid Prime, and I absolutely adore Metroid Prime, I think of that immersive feel of this, like, it's weird. I'm going to say it and you're going to be like, but why would you think, like, the loneliness?
Yeah.
The loneliness in that
isolation.
Game. Yeah. The isolation is truly immersive. Like, sure, occasionally there's things that you have to fight or whatever, but it is the exploration, and it is like, okay, as you said, the audio, everything is just lonely, and it's this cool loneliness. It's this cool loneliness.
I also find that when I curl up into a ball, that life seems a little bit better from time to time. But
there you go.
I like
do you have an orange streak that comes out behind you as you?
He has streaks.
I think we all can darker than orange, but it's an orangish color.
It's a real problem sometimes.
It is. It's I'm seeing a doctor about it, but it's fine.
You gotta cut out the fat in the milk, guys. This is the problem. That's how you get the streaks.
That's 6%. But for real, like when I was playing this game, the level of detail in this game that is noted when you play it is fucking crazy. Like and Wulff did this because I think you streamed Metroid Prime some time ago, and I didn't notice it until I looked really deep into it. But when, like, Samus has a bright light or something, or like an explosion next to her, and you see her face reflected on her helmet on the interior, her eyes, Wulff did the same thing. He opaqued his face, like, super transparent, and put him over there. It was really fucking clever.
It was very cool.
So this is a core memory for Chard.
I love it. It's one of the first streams that you and doing Spider-Man when you were upside down. I love that shit. But
I remember Alien with the heart monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and giving chat the opportunity to mess with me with the sound effects.
Which I stole, from you. I asked you and I stole it, and chat saved me because they hit me with a sound that I was like, "Fuck, I gotta run."
The wife told me that's happened to me too.
Yeah, if I hadn't run because of the chat noise, I would have died.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways, Metroid Prime's got a really cool level of detail, and I really dig it. Super Metroid is more my jam for the same feeling, like where I'm just trying to find something to play and I can't think of anything. I usually boot up Super Metroid, sorry. But Prime is a fucking great game. It's such a cool concept to put a first person view into Samus's world and do that and see it through her eyes. I think that's when I first fired that up, I was like, this is a cool concept, and I dug it. I dug every minute of that one. So that's a great pick.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. There's really, and I haven't purchased the version on the Switch because I really think the only two versions I'll ever want to play are going to be the Wii version, and then when they did the original pressing of the disc or whatever, the original release, there were some sequence breaking things that you could do that they went back and took out. They made it to where you couldn't do those on subsequent GameCube releases. Keep in mind, for the level of detail this game is, this came out in 2003. Like, that's insane, right?
Yeah, I was in Germany when that came out.
Yeah, I was not, but that's awesome for you. And
That's how I remember it.
I was
I
on
remember playing it in Germany.
That is
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's a special thing. And I think the first person shooter, this is what I was going to say, the first person aspect of it is part of what makes it feel even more lonely, because you can't see really around you. You can just see what's in the visor. And that isolation is a very cool aspect of it. So, and this is going to sound like we should be concerned about GP. You shouldn't be. But with a game like that, where it's just you and you're isolated, you just know if you see anything else move, you can end it. You can just shoot it, and it's gone, and you're fine, and you have free reign to do that. And that's part of the magic of the escapism of that game. So,
yeah, I think Metroid Prime kind of perfected that loneliness that they had been going for throughout all the Metroid games.
Yeah.
Even with the music, that like semi-ambient synth techno, it was like at the same time, like it felt like echoey and in the distance, but also really comforting and like catchy, right?
Yeah. Right. So that the kind of effects that they used on the music for that, or the soundscape, whatever you want to call it, is typically something you hear in underwater levels. So to see that in space,
they did it through the whole game.
Yeah. So I mean, similarly to space, with being underwater, no one can hear you in space, and that's bringing everything full circle from how we started the episode.
When you're underwater, nobody can hear you burble.
When you wear that helmet, it's just sound dampening. You just can't hear nothing.
Right.
Right. Way it goes. It's all acoustics.
Yeah,
I need to play Metroid Prime, the first one. I played the fourth game on the Switch, and there's people you speak to. There's a lot more social. There's a lot of chatter. The ending pissed me off enough that I don't want to touch the franchise. But I know you guys rave about the first one, and I feel like I should go back and play it. I really do need to do it. I think it might be my sister.
I loved 1 and I loved 3. 2 was okay.
2 was a bit of a misstep, but they redeemed it. But yeah, if you're gonna go back and play the first one, do it, but do it on a day where you're fed up with other people. That way you can, like I said, isolate, feel the comfort.
Shoot anything that moves.
Yeah,
you can murder anything that moves. It's fine.
I probably shouldn't have said that. That's probably a horrible way of saying that, but hopefully the point landed. And honestly, I'm fine, guys. You don't got to worry about me. All right. Let's move on to our favorite games of all time. We'll go in the original order, but again, I'm going to go last. My last one will be a little bit verbose with my explanation, so I'll apologize ahead of time, but it'll be sincere and heartfelt and a journey. So, Jake, I know you just gave us yours, but let's start with you, please.
And mine's pretty easy. Also, when we're all done our number ones, GP, I want to quickly go over the top 3 from our top 100 that we did last year.
Okay.
So for my number 1, surprise, shocker, it was originally Witcher 3 or Witcher 3. Yeah, Witcher 3. And it is still Witcher 3. Witcher 3, much like Clair Obscur, is a game I think about all the time. It certainly doesn't hurt that the TV show is also really freaking awesome, or at least the first season anyway.
Yeah.
And,
first 3.
And the music from that TV show lives rent-free in my head all the time. So I have a playlist of like Witcher and soundtrack along with Clair Obscur. But Witcher 3, the game, people complain the combat is clunky and the movement and all that. It still feels great to me. It's still fun to play. It's a world I love to explore, like Sinistar said for himself. Like, none of the side quests are standard fare, right? There's none of this kill 3 rats in a dungeon. None of that. If there's a rat you need to kill, then you can rest assured there's lore behind the rat that is probably cursed, and then you have to research the potion or the poison, the weapon to use to kill the rat. And there's a sequence of event to hunt the motherfucker and track him down. And then when you slay that rat, it is satisfying, and you get a remark from Geralt. It is so good, and it's like that for every single quest.
And the rat is actually probably something that's been transmogrified into something else. It's yeah.
And they make you feel bad for killing it because he's probably a really good guy that got cursed, and it's really the person who sent you in the quest in the first place that is the real bitch that you should have killed. But anyway,
this guy says his name is Peter Pettigrew, but he's a rat. What is going on?
He's missing a finger. He's missing a finger on his toe.
Before we move on from side quests, really quick, I have to bring up. There is a side quest, and I think it was in the first DLC. I think it was in Heart of Stone, where you fucking talk to Roach, your horse.
And
First off, lady's voice, perfect, but fucking trolls you like nothing else. It's beautiful.
It's great because you mentioned that, but I never got that quest because there's so much side quest in this game. It got to, like there's a good third of this game where I'm like, I love this game, but I need to finish it because I got stuff to play. So I kind of skipped a lot of the side stuff, and I regret it. And I want to go back and play all the stuff I missed. And I kind of want to do it before Witcher 4 comes out. The only thing I'm waiting for is there's this constantly rumored Witcher 3 DLC that was supposed to be announced this year. I don't know if it's going to be or not, but CD Projekt has apparently hired another studio to do it. And I'm hoping they do, and I'm hoping it's worth playing through the whole game all over again. Because I would love to play it all over again before Witcher 4 comes out. But yeah, Witcher 3 is fantastic. It is like the open world game. You're right, Sinistar. It is the best open world game I've ever played. It may have a map full of icons. Unlike the Ubisoft bullshit with Assassin's Creed, every icon is fun to do, and I don't feel like I'm wasting time. Right? I felt like I was wasting the game's time by not giving it the full due. Like it's a really great game, and I'm telling you, the villain of Heart and Stone, like the way they did the devil in that is just like it's so good. Like it's really great. The game is so good. I hope everybody on the podcast plays Witcher 3 at some point. I know it's a big ask. I know I'm asking you guys to play games all the fucking time, but it's only 90 hours, really. What is 90 hours? It's fine.
Well, and if you like the TV show, there's a lot of the same stories in the novels, the short stories, the TV show, and Witcher 3. And so, like, if you like the TV show, honestly, I watched the TV show after playing it, and I was like, "Oh, that part! Oh, that part!" Yeah.
Okay. Like it's neat because the TV show gives you more of the relationship between Yennefer and Geralt, and like there's so much there, and it's even more in the books that the game doesn't cover. Because I played Witcher 3 and I played most of Witcher 2. I didn't play the first game, so there's a lot of his backstory I didn't know. You don't need it. I still love the game despite not having the whole backstory. But again, it's one of those things where I would love to go back and play the whole thing. I don't know. Witcher 3 is fantastic, and I just nothing but like crossing my fingers, high hopes for the sequel. Like Ciri is one of my favorite characters. Like her origin, her powers, she's fucking a badass in that trailer. I really have high hopes for that game. But Witcher 3 is so good, and the ending, it's one of the best endings in video games. Period. Like I really do love it. So that's my number one all time.
Nice.
Awesome pick. Werewolf, what do you have for us?
Yeah, so like I said, I hemmed and hawed for about a week and a half trying to decide, and I was between two games, and ultimately, because I am a boring nerd, I settled on Blaster Master. It was a toss-up between that and one of the Zero games, honestly, one of the Blaster Master Zero games.
Okay.
But I haven't gone back to play one of the Zeros, but I've gone back to play Blaster Master numerous times. And without that, wouldn't have the Zero game. So yeah, like Blaster Master still. So my list has barely changed.
Good pick.
And that's okay. I think it's
I told you I needed someone to have all the same shit. That would be perfect.
We love consistency. And just because your list hasn't moved a ton doesn't mean that, you haven't grown as a human and all of that. So like I said, I respect the consistency. I get it. I do. Let me ask you this though. Are there any reasons or any articulations that you want to make about that maybe you didn't cover last time? Or is there anything you understand about the game differently now than you did last time?
Oh no, it's absurd. It's a 10-year-old jumping in a tank, chasing his frog into a swamp after it turns into a giant monster. And he's like, I'm going to go get him and bring him home.
It's been done 1,000 times.
Is what I'm hearing. There's lore for you right there.
Yeah, Simpsons already did it.
Simpsons did
it. They couldn't do it first.
No.
Blaster Master was out a year before The Simpsons started. So there you go.
In fact, Matt Groening, who I think is going to be on the show next week.
Yeah.
You can name drop GP, but there's no transparent backgrounds. I can't find them. They're not going on the overlay.
He played the game and he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to make The Simpsons. And
check what Chase
I think I have lore correct there. I could be wrong.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
What do we got?
But I mean,
what do we got?
I have cannibalized so many erector sets to make this damn thing. And it's like fully articulating, right?
Nice. Yeah.
And I still have the book that I got when I was in like second grade and read it a day.
Best video game cover
book.
ever.
I don't have it now, but I read that
Worlds
book.
of Power series. Yeah.
Best video game cover ever.
What about Ryger?
Well,
Ryger's
I was gonna say Mega Man and his Glock.
I like Mega Man's Glock personally. That's my favorite.
The original Mega Man cover looks like whoever animates South Park did it. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of got that. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
Matt Stone,
Trey Parker, who I don't think we're able to make it next
Mega
month.
Man. Fuck yeah.
Gotta run now. Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. Good pick. And respect. Like I said, I went back and forth a lot with my number one pick because consistency and the things that are up at our top deserve to be there. And I think it's perfectly healthy and fine for them to not move. So I love it. Well done. Okay.
Your list may not have grown, Wulff, but my respect and love for you certainly has.
Yeah. And your erector set game, like, whew.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's hot.
Yeah, like it's I've probably spent a good 15-20 hours on this thing. It's stupid, but
nice.
I will be
I was
too.
really hoping he was going to say years on that.
No. But whenever I get new stuff and I'm like, ooh, that'll look good on it, so I'll buy the set for like $3 at a thrift store, cannibalize the shit out of it, spend like
20 years of my
3
life,
hours with. I'll spend like 3 or 4 hours that week with this just like in pieces on the coffee table in the living room. And my wife's like,
awesome.
You're not done with it yet? And I'm like, no, it has to be perfect.
Never. I will never be done with it.
Yeah. I'm putting on a lift
This is
kit.
my
Leave me
special
alone.
interest.
Well,
Let me be.
it's like what's that story that like once the painting's done, the person dies, so they never finish the painting?
Doomickey?
Yeah.
Is that Dorian Gray?
Dorian Gray, that's who it is.
Yeah.
Thinking, Doomickey, which is a Stephen King novel.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Christine?
also that things. Okay.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, Sinistar, what's your favorite best good game of all time?
So
Good game.
in 2022, I tried to pick 2 games as my number one.
Oh no.
I tried to pick Bard's Tale 1 and 2. And you guys
do that.
forced me. You guys forced me.
You can't do that.
Always breaking the rules.
I know.
Yeah.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
That's right. So I picked Bard's Tale 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because it had some mechanics that I liked better than Bard's Tale 1. Since then, I have replayed Bard's Tale 1 and 2 and on the remaster, and I am swapping to Bard's Tale 1.
No Man's Sky.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, the reason
BioShock Infinite.
The reason why, honestly, is so in Bard's Tale 2, they introduced this concept of snares where you go into you have to get 7. Yeah, you have to. Yes, exactly. You have to get 7 pieces of a wand to fight the bad guy, and
as one does.
And to get each. Yes, as one does.
Good job.
And basically every single time you get a piece, you enter these snares, which are puzzles, and some of them are really clever. Like there's statues that you have to talk to in the right order, and you find out that their names are rock, paper, scissors. That actually is kind of clever, but
it's like poetry, it rhymes.
Yes, but
it's like Mega Man.
I got to the final snare, and I had to look this up in a walkthrough. It was that convoluted. And I finally figured out, I'm going to hold up the manual. For those listening, I'm holding up a page from the manual. There is, in the manual, a guide of arrows.
Yeah.
ABAB up,
7
down,
lines. Yeah.
Contra code.
That is actually the order that you have to enter rooms in this snare. Now, it doesn't tell you rooms, like your path through rooms. And they're the same rooms over and over again. You just do a different path. And it says, here's a final clue that may or may not help you. It never tells you what that's about. until I looked this up in a fucking walkthrough and
YouTube
realized this fucking puzzle is ass.
Sweet.
This
Or-
puzzle is ass.
Or you just
Or-
played the basically the prequel to Tunic.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's all in the
That got
manual.
You know what?
We love the
You know
manual clues.
it didn't have
Yeah.
any of the fucking cleverness of the Tunic manual, okay?
There's Zelda forests that do the
What?
same thing.
Yeah. Did you
But
get your graph
they're-
paper out?
But that
Yeah.
many,
Oh,
but
I had
that
the
many
graph paper
arrows,
out.
like that many rooms, Sinistar. How do they expect you
Yeah.
to naturally come across a solution to that? Like, what is the?
Well, that's exactly it. I think they expected you to buy the stupid hint book, which I love the hint books for these games
Sure,
because
but
they're
not like
treated as
that.
hint books.
Yeah,
But this
Yeah.
thing, yeah. And so honestly, the end snare ruined it for me.
Yeah.
And I said in
Ruined
our previous
or ruined?
episode, all of the things, Chard, all the things. If
I think
if
I
you
can shine some light on the Pam situation.
if
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Two
I'm
M's.
I'm gonna put this out here. If you think I said it, okay?
Perfect.
Yeah. No, so as I said in the episode, I hadn't completed this as a kid. I hadn't completed Bard's Tale 2. I love the additional mechanics. It introduced like distance for enemy groups. It introduced, instead of one town, it was 7 towns. It introduced an overworld map. It introduced all
It
these things that
introduced
I
a
loved.
wand.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you. That
Was
was
that 7
great.
pieces?
Yeah, it's 7
That was
pieces.
quick.
But then you get to this snare and you're just, oh God. And so honestly, I love Bard's Tale 1. It doesn't have any of that failings. I'm going with Bard's Tale 1 instead of Bard's Tale 2.
Beautiful.
so the remaster
expect-
has the
Alright.
same snare.
I
and the
expect
same
nothing
puzzle?
less.
Yes, it does.
Do they change this, like the solution at all, or how you find the
No.
answer?
No, so the remaster is functionally the same.
Okay,
So
weird. That's odd.
um,
Okay,
yeah. Now they did introduce some creature comforts like auto mapping and stuff like that, but the
Right.
auto map doesn't help when it's a grid of rooms and you have no
Yeah.
fucking clue which direction
Rooms?
and where to go.
Ru-
Yes.
Okay.
It's a grid of runes.
It's not funny when I do it.
Rooms?
Rooms?
It's a grid
Well, what
of
about-
Roombas. It's a grid
what
of
about-
Roombas.
What about tunnels? Does it have tunnels?
It's all tunnels.
If you're looking for tunnels, just fuck
corridor's
right
just a
off.
tunnel.
Okay, that's not here. This is not that.
Yeah.
That is not
yeah,
that.
yeah, this
No.
isn't
I
fucking
overstepped.
F-Zero.
I apologize.
This isn't fucking F-Zero-X. Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Cross the line. I apologize.
Yeah. Don't bring that
It's a
nonsense. in
room,
here.
a rune too far.
Yeah, it's a rune. Yes, it's a rune.
Don't ruin the relationship.
Yes. No, I'm
Rune?
swapping.
Okay.
I'm swapping to Bard's Tale 1. It had to be a Bard's Tale game.
yeah. yeah.
So,
we,
let me
we
ask you
all,
this.
if it
Isn't
wasn't,
Bard's
we'd be
Tale
worried
mostly
about you.
tunnels?
Yeah.
Is the reason that you were showing so much love and respect toward Wulff for switching his number 2 and 3 because you knew that you would be swapping and you wanted to feel like, I don't know, more accomplished, more manly, I guess. I don't know.
Well, now that you say it,
Uh-huh.
I think subconsciously, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot about ourselves tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate you pointing that out.
No, it's it's fine.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry about it later.
Sweet.
Come
Remember
on
those
over.
tissues
Let me
you were
hold
reaching
you.
for?
I want to
Okay.
hold you, and I know
Well, I want you to hold me, so this works
Okay.
out.
this is
Wow.
wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we gonna have?
That's a
are we
great
gonna
place
have-
to end the show, guys. Sorry, Chard.
Yeah.
Sorry, me. And
Fine.
no.
Nobody cares about my favorite game.
Chard, what's your favorite game? I've been wanting to ask. I've just been too
Yeah.
afraid.
Something about rooms and runes.
Jesus.
Room buzz.
Is it Roomscape? Roomscape?
Room. Escape room.
Roomscape classic.
Yeah.
No, okay, so in all seriousness, so last time we did this, when I picked my top 3 or top 5, mine was Final Fantasy 6, because Final Fantasy 6, it defined a time for me, and it actually redefined my entire streaming persona. And that's kind of where we leaned into the Final Fantasy gig. I mean, Final Fantasy 4 gave me Kane, and that was my avatar and all that stuff. And I had to really think, what could possibly topple one of the greatest RPGs of all time? And I thought about it, and I was like, this game has redefined everything that I've done up to this point, and to the tune of, I am now treading down paths that I normally would not go because of this game and what it's done for me. and I love it, and I talk about it incessantly, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the series. I love everything about it, and I have to say that I think Silent Hill 2 remake is my brand new top favorite game ever at this point.
Wow.
I played 2 the original. I loved the 2 when I was younger. I played it again when I was older. It didn't age super well, but it's still good. But the voice acting is god awful. And then then Blooper announced that they were taking one of my favorite horror survivor games and turning it into a remake, and I cringed at the thought of it at first. But playing it now, I've replayed it probably 3 or 4 times on my own after I streamed it. When I can't think of anything to play, I go and play that. I listen to the soundtrack incessantly. Akira Yamaoka is probably my favorite fucking musician right now. I listen to all of his music, all of his soundtracks. I'm actually kind of sad that he's not going to be on Silent Hill Townfall. I just love everything about the Silent Hill lore, the pieces behind it. James Sunderland, the whole fucking thing from Pyramid down to James's own personal torments itself. I think that game speaks to me on a weird psychological level that is weird and twisted, and it probably shouldn't, but it does. And I love the calling, and I love the feel to it, and I love how it's a game about coming clean, essentially, is the best way to describe it. And the way it's presented, if you've never played any of 2 and you finish 2, the whole fucking story just completely backhands you in the end, and you're like, holy fuck. I was not expecting any of that to happen, because it is just the way the story is told. You're just lost in this man's mind of torment and what he's doing to himself. That's the best part, is that this town is doing to him what he's doing to himself. And it's a cool trip. It's a fucking cool trip. And I love Silent Hill 1, and I like 3, but 2 is just its own beast, and it stands on its own, and it could be so many things. If they would stop trying to make this a movie and make it a TV series, they could tell it properly. They could tell it effectively and properly. And I absolutely love this game. I love the music. I love the game. I love the story. I love the lore. I love the creatures. I love Silent Hill 2. It is just, you should see my PC. I'll show it off to you guys. One of these days I'll do that. But,
it is one of the most interesting, thought-provoking, and insightful versions of the idea of perceptions shaping reality.
Yep.
And the idea that you can have somebody's perception through guilt or any number of things shape such a dark world where there is no redeeming light qualities. I'm reminded of a quote. Siskel and Ebert, I think, were still around doing movie reviews when The Human Centipede came out. And they're like, there are no stars in this universe. There are no stars in the sky. There are no points of light to fixate on. And it was pointless. The difference here is there's a lot of redemption to the storytelling once you understand the ending properly to kind of recontextualize the rest of the game. I think this is a very inspired choice. I love it. I'm with you. I've always found Silent Hill and the backstories and the lore to be interesting, but it's a much more artistic expression of these darker themes that make it more accessible, because it is scary, it is dark, but it is in its own way rather beautiful.
The thing that I think, and maybe this is why it connects with a lot of people, is too. I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a 2 rant here. I apologize, guys.
Do it. Give it to me.
If you look at 1 and you look at 3 and you look at 4, we'll just take the first 4, right? One is Alyssa's torment, right? It's somebody else's torment, and Harry is just caught up in it. 3, same thing. It's Alyssa's torment, but Heather's caught up in it. And then 4 is fucking dude's torment, and dude is just fucking there. Like, it's just people that are caught up in other people's bullshit, right? 2 is your bullshit you're caught up to, and it connects with you as a player because it's happening to you. You're not in it existing within it. You are in it and creating it yourself. So I think, to me, that torment and that depiction of what's in this dude's mind is so much better than waking up and being in hell and being like, oh, this is somebody else's bullshit, I just need to get through it. You are tormenting yourself. You are doing this to yourself. And I really think that is a fucking cool aspect. It makes it more personal for the player, and that's what I like about Silent Hill 2 so much.
And I like playing as Leon. I think that's. I'm kidding.
Leon's
I'm
a
kidding.
great character. Chris Renfield, also really cool in Silent Hill 2. They're skins. They're like
what about Alucard? He's great in
Alucard's
it too.
in there. He's in there too.
I'm so sorry.
You get chased by Thomas the Tank Engine too. It's pretty cool.
Love that.
Robo best character.
Robo best character. Hashtag Robo for life.
Never gonna.
I also want to say that when Blooper was announced to do the remake, I saw a few people kind of shitting on Blooper as a studio and saying it's gonna be trash and it's not gonna be great. And I wasn't sure because I didn't know. I had not played any of Blooper's previous games, but when that game came out and the work that Blooper did, I was pretty impressed with how well it did in critic reviews, and it's considered one of the best in the franchise. Like I won't throw the word art around, willy nilly, but the way they really captured that Shiba Inu's look,
yes,
breathtaking, pretty good. No, it's a great game. I want to play it. I'm just a chicken shit with horror games, but it's on my list of games to check out. Especially that remake. The remake looks fucking awesome, stellar.
Fucking great game. It has to take over for my first place. It's just I have centered my whole personality behind these horror games specifically because of playing that again and remembering how much I love being terrified to death and what it's done to me. So
I haven't played a ton of horror games. It's just not been my steez. But the Silent Hill, nice. Silent Hill is one of those exceptions, just because it is a rather artistic bend to what that is, instead of just kind of needlessly scary or gory.
Right.
So
it's not jump scares for thrill. It is tailored to like be really fucking creepy in a good way.
Yeah.
So dig it.
Okay. You guys okay if I talk about my number one for a minute?
Yeah, 30 minutes. Go, baby.
So when we last did my list, I gave another rather wordy discussion between Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 6. Back when I was streaming and talking about video games a lot, I talked about how Final Fantasy 6 was really just a series of sad stories. And I'm going to pull the Band-Aid off real quick. My number one game of all time is Final Fantasy 6.
So one of us has that.
Oh, mine. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, sorry. Last time I went back and played through 6, I stopped and I reread, and this was with the Pixel Remaster, but I reread all the scripts. I 100%ed as best as I could. And for whatever reason, I don't know what changed in me, probably from being away from video games for a while. But there was something about 6 that I never picked up on before. And it became more than just, here's a bunch of sad stories where each one is sadder than the next. And whatever bad stuff has happened to your life, somebody in this game has gone through something similar, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
Final Fantasy 6 is about, deep down, the intangibility of things that can't be taken away from somebody. Because everybody loses everything in this game. And then by the time the World of Ruin happens and shows up, it's less initially about stopping the bad guy and more about persevering and continuing on. And as it turns out, that the continuing, the perseverance, the human spirit, the hope is the one thing that the bad guy did not ever understand and thusly wanted to take it away.
Right.
So that speech that Kefka gives at the end, hope's dream, all of that, where's it going? Right. He has no concept of any of these very basic human things. And sometimes, speaking abstractly, there are powers in the world that just want to destroy things because they don't understand the point to them. And the thing that we can do as characters in our own games is to persevere and find hope and find those reasons in ourselves to rebuild and just continue on. And again, I understand, please, like I said, I'm just speaking abstractly, but that hit in a way where I was like, I never would have understood that when that game first came out. I was too young. And then as I got a little bit older, I had some life experiences, but I just interpreted it years ago as a bunch of sad stories, Final Fantasy, emo, which I loved. And I could identify it as one of the greatest games of all time, but didn't top 4 for me. So for this one, picking 6, I look at it now, stepping away from it, coming back, playing it all, reading through it all, understanding in a different way fundamentally who these characters are, and not even identifying with them, but identifying with, again, that intangibility of we're here, we have to try.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is so beautiful, and it's the exact opposite of what I thought the game was doing last time I played it. So it's the only game, I've got goosebumps right now thinking about it. It's the only Final Fantasy I've played that's done that. Typically, all the other ones are very tangible. We have to stop this evil force. We have to stop this. We got to do this. We have to go on this quest. And really, by the time the World of Ruin gets there, you're like, why? You know? And that's the question you have to ask. And it's just
it's
so
designed that way. It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you said
and
exactly.
I can't believe I missed
like
it for that long. You know, you play it once and then you play it a few times and then you just kind of get used to it and you play it that same way and it becomes a comfort game. So then to come back to it, experience it a different way through, maybe more mature eyes. I don't know. It was enlightening and it was fun and it was beautiful and it's a video game. And I love that I can get those feelings from something like that. So Final Fantasy VI to me, greatest video game, greatest story told on video game, amazing mechanics, amazing replayability, amazing music. I love it. And the Pixel remaster is just
I think that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's a fantastic pick and a stellar reason behind it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I
well done.
I mean,
that was good.
Your favorite game of all time for the longest time was 4, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And I still love it. I mean, that's the thing is, the candle of Final Fantasy VI burning does not mean the candle for Final Fantasy IV got blown out.
Sure.
Right.
There's a so my analogy here is when I was very young and I got sick and I was recovering from either the flu or the cold. Mm-hmm. My stepmother at the time went and got me a Big Mac, and I'd never had a Big Mac before.
Oh yeah.
And I had this Big Mac and I was like, because I'm like, I don't know, 9 or 10. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest thing in the world. It has 3 fucking buns. What the hell? This is amazing, right?
And you got to pay extra for extra buns.
And what happened is now whenever I get sick, there's this nostalgia that I'm like, I'm recovering and I need to go get a Big Mac. Yeah. Right? A Big Mac is it's a trash burger.
It is.
It's
but
trash.
It's comfort.
No, 5 guys.
But there's and I'm not saying 4 is trash, but I'm saying 4 is your like your nostalgia hit. It's that reminder. Yeah.
It's exactly like that. And the spiritual experience that I had with this game is just like a low-grade cheeseburger that you had when you were 8 years old. I think that's
exactly it.
That's exactly what it is. You've encapsulated my entire experience.
Merch coming soon.
In a burger.
In burger form.
Also, our next guest next week is McDonald's.
It's a Big Mac.
This is the McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Wow.
Of JRPGs. Yeah.
Wulff, I feel like we cut you off. Were you going to say something, sir?
Oh no, I was going to say that I'm with you with 4, where it's like 4 is that special place game from childhood. Like it's not only my first Final Fantasy, but my first RPG. So I'm there with you. But yes, like 6 is a far more impactful, deep, emotional game.
Yeah.
Whereas 4 was very much like there's a couple of plot points in that game that are just out of nowhere. Just it did a little bit of the infinite seasoning. You know what I mean?
Right.
But.
But yeah, you're right. You come away from 4 and you beat that. You're like, yeah, I saved the kingdom and the world and we did the thing. You come away from 6 and you're like,
it's existential.
Okay. Well,
you're like, you're a different person. Yeah. I've grown.
Not everybody made it.
Yeah.
Shadow was Realm's daddy. I don't know why I didn't get that.
Final Fantasy VI has Kefka the clown. McDonald's has Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
And 3 buns.
Kefka McDonald.
Yeah. Look, if 3 is your thing.
Kefka's got like 14 buns at the end, so
there you go.
Yeah, he does. He has quite a few. The Tower of God.
The original Total Recall. I think there's a character there you really.
And what is it that the scientist in South Park? What was it the scientist in South Park said? It's only got one ass. It's
only got one ass. It's useless to me.
Yeah.
My God.
Monkey.
That's right.
I miss you guys so much. Thank you for lifting the ban for tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just remember your side of the deal, GP, is you can come back on, but you have to shave your head before the next episode. Otherwise,
I thought it was like Davy Jones, and he can only be on the podcast once every year.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll take that coupon book. Send me the coupon book, and then I'll pop in someday. But I'm not going to tell you guys when. I'll just pop in.
Just pop in.
Lieutenant Dan, here's a coupon. Sorry, every time anybody in my family eats ice cream, we do that. Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Yeah. That's exactly where I went with it.
Yeah. Oh my God. But no, for real, guys, this is great. Thank you again. I can't believe we've done 300 episodes. The fact that we all have been here this long and still enjoy each other to the extent that we do. It's truly a special friendship and camaraderie, which
absolutely
I've missed. So
there's definitely been some bonds that have formed.
Yeah.
And the bondage is extra, but we are all here for it. And we are single-handedly keeping Marco Polo alive. So
that's right.
Yeah.
By not
through college.
By not paying for it. Yes.
Yeah, we don't pay for anything on that. We're probably part of the reason they need to monetize as hard as they do.
We're sucking more power from Polo like we're a data center.
I did.
I don't have
a year ago. I sent them a message. I'm like, I don't know if you guys do like sponsorship or anything, but we'd be down. And they're like, no, you guys are keeping us afloat. We can't give you free stuff now.
So what you're saying is they're selling our data.
Right.
They're selling all of our.
I opted out of that. Yeah. So they're only selling some of my data.
Why I keep getting Five Guy commercials.
Yeah.
And back milk.
So I'm trying to think. I know we typically go around, ask everybody what you're up to, and we're going to do that. I did want to ask Sinistar, are you still putting together that desserts channel OnlyFans?
Yeah.
We're still doing that one?
It broke like a bad custard.
Could also be a Final Fantasy channel.
Melted in
there you go.
I think Jake has something he wants to quickly talk about.
Oh yeah.
He's got things to cover.
So last year we did last year we did our Press Beast top 100.
Last year, 2 years ago.
2 years. Who's keeping track? Really?
Was I there?
Yeah, you were there.
You were there.
Most of it.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we have your picks anyway. So anyway, I thought it'd be funny to just kind of go through. We worked together every episode. We would add a couple games to the list, and then at the end we have 100 of our take on the best 100 video games. And when I calculate the votes and the scores for the games, I got at least 3 of us voting on it, because sometimes we only one of us voted for a game. But when at least 3 of us voted it, our top 3 would have been number 3, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Number 2, Chrono Trigger. Number 1, Final Fantasy VI.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That sounds like most of my picks from last time we did this.
Look, Claire Obscure was not out at that point.
No.
And the more things change, the more things change. So
that's right.
That's how the old
in
saying
space, no one can hear you space.
Yeah,
that's too true. That's too vague.
Yeah. And the other thing too, GP, is we need to shout out our Patreon members. I don't know if you want us to do that. I don't know if you remember doing that last time.
Please.
So 3 episodes, fantastic. Again, we do this, and the support from our people who are listening and watch the show has always been fantastic. We definitely appreciate it. Watching and sharing the show with your friends and family is the best way to help us out. But if you're able to also help monetarily, we put that toward hosting costs and whatnot. So if you'd like to do that, you can go to patreon.com/pressb to cancel. And then we have several different tiers there, mostly with Discord benefits. And if you back our show at the Circus Charles tier, we shout your name at the end of the episode. And our 2 backers that are Circus Charles members are Cathesius Jeff and Von Beardley. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you to all of our Patreons. We have several Patreon members who are back us as well. We thank you for your support. It does mean the world to us. And man, 300 episodes from today on.
Today on.
Right. Oh God!
Don't do
it's gonna fucking roll again.
Do it. Do it.
Fuck yeah!
Jesus.
We're gonna lose subscribers from this.
Yes, we
might.
are.
What a mess.
300
recording
episodes.
this?
He waved
300 episodes, and we're pushing everybody out.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
perfect.
Sorry, GP.
We're gonna
Go
have
ahead.
300 starts and finish.
No, hey, again, thank you guys for your time this evening, for the last couple years of friendship. I look forward to the next 300. And yeah. Sorry, yeah, go around. I'm not up to anything online anymore, so I'm gonna be out of this one. Chard, what do you got going on? Tell us about it.
Playing Tormented Souls on Twitch. Very cool Resident Evil type horror survival game. I think we're close to the end. And then might do some Soma next. I haven't decided yet. We're either going to go back and do something retro horror or something newer but still horror. So come out, check me out, twitch.com. And that's all I've got going on right meow.
Chard Monk, I love it. Sinistar, what do you got going on?
So I've kind of been lax because I've been feeling lazy, but here in a couple of weeks, I'm probably getting back to the DJ Sinistar thing with my buddy Soul Archaic. Not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. We'll see. Yeah.
That's a promise. I love it. And Werewolf, what have you been up to?
Just still finishing this move-in. So not a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Or a whole lot, like depending on how you're looking at it.
Sounds like a lot more than not a lot.
Box is half empty or half full, depending on how you look at it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
we're
is the
almost
bag of milk.
done.
Speaking of bag of milks,
Yeah. Eat a bag of milks.
Me? Well, yes, I have been doing something. Thanks for asking, Chard. So I've been doing these videos on the ranking of Mario platforming games, and I'm on episode 3.
Yeah.
I've done a few games now, and I'm slowly expanding it out. The latest episode aired today, where I ranked the original Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong arcade games. So if you're into ranking of the Mario games, check them out over on the YouTubes.
and I know I'm biased, absolutely biased, because I love Jake. But Jake does some fucking great content. Go check it out.
Yes,
Go watch it.
yes.
Go like it. Give it some love. It's fun to watch. I watched it at work, and it made my day way better. So good
Yep.
shit.
I appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I always love lists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
List.
lisps,
Lists? Runes?
Rooms.
Guys and gals, thank you for tuning in. Let's call it a night. What do you say, gentlemen?
Sounds great.
All right. All the love to you guys and to everybody out there. Thank you again for the continued support. What? Go ahead.
He said we are canceled. We pressed B.
canceled.
We just
Oh.
pressed B.
Oh,
I did This Is Sparta because it's 300.
nice.
There you go. Okay.
Nice.
Today on.
Oh my gosh. Don't. What do I do with my hands? I
He
don't.
fucking did it again.
He did it.
I know the new trigger. I love it.
The new trigger. It's been 300 episodes.
Good night, everybody.
God